Good morning and welcome back to the Neshoba Valley Chamber Business Buzz. My name is Melissa Federhoff. I'm the president and CEO of the Neshoba Valley Chamber. And today I am happy to be here at our Business Buzz podcast with Joanne Smith, my friend from Century 21 Northeast, right in Pepperell. Welcome, Joanne.
Thank you.
So you've been doing real estate for a little bit.
How long? Almost 25 years.
It's a long time.
It's a long time.
You've seen a lot of changes in
I've seen the ups and downs of the market.
Yep. A lot. I've had the opportunity to work with you in buying my condo and then selling my condo.
Yes.
So firsthand experience. So today we're going to talk a little bit about current market and what you've seen over the years. So welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what got you into the real estate world.
Well, I was in the hotel industry for probably about 8 or 9 years, and my gig there, I guess you could say, ended. And I kind of freelanced for a few years, and then I just answered an ad in an actual newspaper.
When they had, I mean, we have newspapers, but I don't know if they don't do the job.
They don't know. It was a classified ad for Remax in Groton. And Remax was traditionally known for taking in experienced agents and having no experience. The owners just said, get your real estate license and come see us. So
Excellent.
I did, and I started. It was Rich and Deb Colangelo out of Remax Colonial in Groton. And I stayed with them until they left the area, and eventually went to Century 21 in Pepperell, where I've lived for 48 years. So it made sense to go to Century 21.
Nice. What do you think are the biggest challenges that buyers are facing right now?
Getting their offer accepted.
Yes.
Inventory. I mean, it's all about inventory.
Yeah.
There's not enough. And, although trends are saying there's more, we're still seeing buyers, having to make multiple offers, sellers getting multiple offers on properties. And
have you seen this in before where
nothing to this extreme.
Okay.
Back 15 years ago, there seemed to be a glut, and there were, short sales were happening.
Yeah.
After the, crash. But now it just seems like buyers are really having a hard time. And houses, the medium price for houses just up there.
Yeah.
Just to get a starter home is $500,000 in our area.
Yeah.
That's
Unheard of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Why do you think that having a knowledgeable and local agent is a benefit?
Well, we know the market. We know the lenders. We get, the lenders are doing very creative things to help buyers secure offers. So it just helps to have a local agent that knows the market and knows the area and knows the ins and outs of how to get offers accepted.
It's some common mistakes that you see, like a first time or a buyer doing?
Well, not having their financing in order
Okay.
is crucial. That's the first step, is to get the right lender and have your financing in order. And it really benefits to have a local lender who knows the market trends.
But so as I mentioned, you don't work just with buyers; you work with sellers as well.
Of course, we'd rather be working with sellers.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now, it's a seller's market.
Yeah. So tell us, what's the first thing that a seller needs to do to prepare?
I usually prepare their home. It seems like I've been working with a lot of estate sales lately, and the clean out is a big issue. So that's always challenging. I'm working with a repeat client. I love them. This will be my fourth.
Oh my goodness.
Transition with them.
Oh wow.
They really weren't planning on leaving their house that they've lived in for 5 years. Beautiful home in Townsend. A little plug there. But they accumulated a lot of stuff, and their mother lived with them for a while. So my motto is less is more. They need to clean it up and And then of course, good photos are always.
Yeah. I actually had the opportunity to attend a speaking event at River Court Residences, and it was somebody talking about go through your stuff now. Like your kids do not want all of your old furniture or dishes or whatever it is that you're saving.
Nobody wants your, you know what.
And it made me think of when my mom, when we were selling the house that I grew up in, my mom's house, and going through all of her stuff. And I remember a dish. She said it was in the back, like back of the closet, and she's like, oh, and that's like your great grandmother's. And I was like, I've never seen this, and it's not my style.
Right.
And I mean, I didn't even have the emotional attachment to it because though I've never seen it, it wasn't something she used in the house. But the Tupperware bowl that my mother had, like I wanted to keep that.
I've had one for 50 years, over 50 years. The one with the handle.
Right? And so it's like that was what I had attachment to because, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, go through your stuff and
if you
let
can't
it go.
Yeah, my daughter is always on me. I'm gonna come and we're gonna downsize. We're gonna. Oh, yeah, okay.
You do what my father's doing for us and
Yes.
just leave it for them to deal with it.
Yeah, you guys get it all. But I have multi-generational because I moved in with my in-laws, and and my mother-in-law had some of her mother's things. So I have like 4 generations of dishes.
Wow.
That nobody wants.
Yeah.
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 State sale.
Fun stuff. So let's see. What do you work in commercial real estate as well?
Yes, I do.
So tell us a little bit about the commercial real estate right now.
I'm not as well versed in commercial real estate. Of course, I worked for Eric Shapiro
Here at Phoenix Park.
back, I think, around 2008 to 2013.
Yeah.
And so I know a little bit about commercial real estate. And I think it's, after COVID, it's a little tougher. The market is a little tougher. You see a lot more empty buildings and empty space than you did, in 2015, say. So
yeah, and there's a lot of buildings that are being renovated into housing because we need housing.
we certainly do.
So that's a great thing.
Yes.
Maybe
We do.
Yeah,
We do. Yeah.
So talk about market analysis and how helpful it is for a homeowner.
Well, I typically, like to look at, as any realtor would, like to look at the current comps. But I also like to look at what's happened year end over year end, like in each individual town. Like how many sold last year as opposed to how many sold this year, and the median price from last year to this year, things like that.
Does it change that drastically?
Not really. I might go, not. It's still going. Prices are still up.
They are.
Prices are still up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you enjoy most about helping people through the real estate process?
It's just fun to see, just put a smile on someone's face. A home is, something special, and to help someone buy a home, although it's really hard in this market. 2 years ago, I had a couple. We put 14 offers in a home. We put 14 offers before they got a home accepted. It was perseverance, but finally seeing them, get the home, was really special.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a challenge. How has being part of the Neshoba Valley Chamber supported your business?
Just the contacts made, local contacts, I've been a member since 1999.
Wow. You've been on the board, you've been on various committees over the years.
Yes.
So it's definitely been
the women in business.
Yeah.
I think, I can't remember. It's been so long.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
I think that's when we met, was when I was a chamber member and we were starting the Women in Business Committee.
Yep.
So fun times. Look at how far we've come.
I know.
So let's do some rapid fire questions.
Oh, geez.
What is your favorite room in the house?
Oh, my favorite room, probably my bedroom.
What?
It's in my barn. It's kind of
Yes.
a special place, and it's kind of sits high, and I can.
Yes.
It's my quiet spot.
Mm-hmm. And you have the back. I've been to Joanne's house. You have the back little entrance, if you will, or yeah. It's a fun barn
Yeah,
room. Yeah.
that's my summer residence.
Okay.
It gets a little chilly in there in the winter.
What is one feature that everyone seems to want in their home right now?
A nice kitchen is the first thing
Yeah.
people look at.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the first thing. A workable, convenient kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is one thing that people are surprised to learn about being a realtor?
That it's all fun and games.
It's work. 'Cause
It is work.
there have been times that I've called you and you are running from one open house to the other, going over here to meet with the attorneys. And so,
You don't really have set hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it because of that.
yeah.
But, there's a lot of times, 11 o'clock at night, I'm working on a market analysis or something
Yeah.
of that nature. So there's but there's so much flexibility.
Yeah.
But every time you go on vacation, you can be sure you're going to get a lot of business.
What would you say is the biggest takeaway that you want listeners to know about what you do?
Well, I'm an experienced agent in the area. I'm flexible, and I like to work with buyers and sellers. I'll also work with commercial clients. I do have some contacts in the business, especially Eric and
Yeah.
and the crew here at LexFest
Yes.
that I can always lean on. Little plug for them.
Is there anything that that we didn't cover that you mean that our listeners should know?
Geez, Melissa, these hard questions.
I know,
so
it's so
early
hard.
in the morning. No, I mean, I love what I do.
If somebody wants to get in touch with you, how do they get a hold of you?
Just call me.
Okay. What's your number?
Calling is good because people don't call. I'm surprised sometimes when I'll get an offer on a property and the agent hasn't called me.
Really? Really?
That baffles me.
Yeah.
Just pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Absolutely.
Talk to me.
Well, and what's your number?
978
Yeah.
808 6078.
Perfect. Excellent. And if somebody's thinking so you have, what's your website?
Is Joanne Smith Realtor.com.
Because if folks can go to your website, poke around at some of the properties that you have listed. So just if they're thinking about, and then also your contact information is there.
Yeah. And just, think about the downside. The downsizing is your things, your stuff. That's the challenge in real estate, is getting sellers to realize, you've got to get rid of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Have you ever done the Marie Kondo downsizing? There's a book from Marie Kondo, and she talks about how you have to pick up like something, and does it bring you joy? And if it brings you joy, keep it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then you thank it for its time to you, and you let it go.
No, I've done that.
So I've done it. It's probably time for me to do it again.
Yeah.
But I have done it.
Yeah.
But it's quite the process. It's a great thing to think about. So
That would take me forever.
it gets easier though. I swear that by the time that you're getting to the end of it, you're like, oh nope, that doesn't bring me. Throwing things.
Right.
You're like,
Yeah.
So
I did just make a trip to Savers last week, so
Okay.
I'm feeling very proud of myself.
oh, good. You could set a challenge, like like one every month or week or whatever.
And
Baby steps.
Tuesdays is senior discount day.
Oh, baby
So that could be dangerous.
Well, don't go on Tuesday then, because then you'll want to get more stuff. That's their way.
Yeah. They grab us.
Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning and talking about all of the work that you do, and thank you for being part of our community.
It's my pleasure. I'm happy to be part of it.
Excellent. Wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you to our listeners for tuning in. And of course, special thanks to AJ of Clear Signal Productions for being our podcast producer and making all of the miracles happen behind the scenes. Thank you. Have a great day.